This event should support North Macedonia in its struggle against Russian propaganda and connect people, organizations and Democrats.
Here we are in North Macedonia, where you have Macedonians, Albanians, Bulgarians, Turks, a lot of multicultural community, and I think we can help in trying to get people to bring people together and get people to talk to each other across those divides, but in a non-polarizing way.
It is my great honor to welcome you to the International Conference Defending Democracy and Human Rights in the Face of War, Nationalism and Authoritarianism.
Es war selten drängender als heute, sich mit den Themen Demokratie, Medien und Menschenrechte zu beschäftigen. Ich wünsche Ihnen allen einen gelungenen Austausch und viel Erfolg in den nächsten Stunden und dann vor allem auch bei der Umsetzung der gewonnenen Erkenntnisse. Herzliche Grüße aus Düsseldorf.
Defending democracy and human rights is a core principle of the European idea. It is a moral and a legal obligation for governments, not only in Europe. In order to live up to our obligation, sustainable partnerships are needed. Partnerships between governments, but also with civil society and media actors. I wish you a fruitful debate and look forward to recommendations for further joint action.
We had 4 panels under different topics where experts from the country, from the region and from abroad, even from the United States, participated. They made statements and they discussed with each other.
It's not that people believe in false information, it's that people don't believe in anything. If you want to mobilize people who are not with you, you need to go on the level of emotions and of the values with them.
Journalism is not about truth. Journalism is about facts and a relevant context.
Far-right parties and far-right political forces are among us, and they are here to stay. If they prevail and become governments, like in Russia or Belarus or in Hungary, then we have real problem, because then we go into opposition.
At the end, I'm certain that Putin will lose. What we need to do is not to let Putinism win.
We had a lot of thinking, a little think tank to different topics yesterday. About future of journalism under these circumstances, what journalism and civil society can do.
Well, to find out the truth is really difficult in war times. In Ukraine, it's really difficult to be at the front lines, and yet colleagues are there in Ukraine every day and report from the front lines to report us the situation. But it's difficult in other countries, in Russia and Belarus, where journalists have to work in exile to report on what's going on. They're endangered by their life, health, and those who they love dearly. So I admire their work, their difficult and dangerous work. And yes, journalism is under siege by autocrats and dictators worldwide.
It's very important to educate people, to think and analyze, because people now really have too much information and they believe sometimes in very stupid things. So I think education is one of the main weapons in the fight for democracy.
Democracy works today in a way that's polarizing people, that is spreading hate and false information. And we have a big job to do to make sure that our democracy is healthy and safe and it doesn't rot away. But none of us can do it on our own.
I'm very happy that the state government of North Rhine-Westphalia is supporting this event, and so based on this support we are here at Skopje, and I think we made a good job here all together.
What I took home in particular was that those who participated from the regions very frankly discussed or presented and discussed what is actually going on. And so I'm very grateful that Civil, which is really a wonderful civil society organization, maybe the best in this country, organized this event, also celebrating its 25th anniversary.
Lots of interesting points on what media literacy means, how the conditions to work in other countries are, how the situation here in the Western Balkan countries is, and how difficult it is to work here under these political circumstances, and yet how important the job is. And I'm delighted that everyone, almost everyone, is very optimistic that if we keep up the work, we can prevail.
I'm getting out of this room more optimistic, more energized than when I got in, because I think this recommitment is needed more than ever before. Thank you very much.